Hello, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are discuss about the typically known for the physics best books is known as the SC VERMA. After a very long time, we also make a blog with that. Firstly, we also take that the what are the contents are the available in the SC VERMA. Concepts of physics. Here the table of contents. Introduction of the to physics. What is physics? Physics is typically is a quantitative and numerically values which are then in life processly work and physics and mathematics. In the this introduction of physics chapter, we are solve the physics and mathematics questions like in differentiations, limitations, limits, and others. And other than 1.3 is units is known as that like we have in 7 IUPSC created 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 values like meter, pound, is that like that. And definitions of basic unit is like that. Basic uses of dimension, definitions of basic units, basic units like meter, kilometer, that also like in the further education. We are in the class 11th physics NCERT. We overall both the chapters first second in only one, but in the SC Verma it describes a lot of the about that. And typically first chapter is 9 pages, and second chapter is in about 17 pages, and typically that's in value and dimensions, uses of dimensions, order of magnitudes, and structure of world, worked out on examples, questions for the answer, short answer, or objective 1, objective 2 exercise. That all. And chapter 2 we conclude that the chapter 2 in the physics and mathematics, and 2.1 vectors and scalars and equality of a vector. And vector is known as a single having direction or magnitude or velocity, but then scale have only one thing like with the direction, not the velocity. That pulls an equality of vectors. Equality is known as of the vectors. It is more typically difficult to fit that, like that addition of vectors, multiplication of a vector by a number, or multiplication of a vector by a number, subtraction of vector, devolution of vector, the dot product of and scale product of two vectors. And here typically 2.8 and cross product of vector, product of two vectors. Here the next 2.9 have in dimensional calculus, dy dx as in rate measure, and maxima, minima, integral calculus, significance, digits and significance of digitals in the calculations. Here the next point is that the 2.14 added in the measuring, working out examples, question for the exam, short answer types, and other that like objective 1, objective 2. Now we can go to here have a lot of chapters like in 22 chapters of last is an photometer, and his points are the 22.1 total radiation flux, 22.2 luminosity of radiant flux and luminous flux, relative luminosity, facticity, luminosity, intensity, or then illuminating power, and illuminance, inverse and square law, and Lambert's 0.6 law, and photometers. For the further education, I would like to take the PCMB that creates me and empowering me to be doing something about then living and mathematically calculations like in technology and both all others. I was eagerly interested to study the both subjects like in biology and mathematics. Here's in such a type of typically, but I show I must. So there that the now we move to education, and now we chapter here is the speed 21 speed of light, historical introduction, Hygieus method, fluctuate method, Mason's method.